We've just enjoyed a lovely night in our hotel and now we're on our way to Bern because Bern has to be better than what we've done. Day 2 and another Airbnb has let us down. It looks like another hotel for us, but let's all slay, let's move forward, let's go.
Slow down, you crazy child.
We've just enjoyed a lovely night in our hotel and now we're on our way to Bern because Bern has to be better than what we've done.
Tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day.
Bern, take a ride on the shortest public funicular in Europe, the Marzileybahn funicular. Only takes 1 minute. Try and find out how it all works too.
When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Rob, what are we on?
We are on the longest train in Europe.
Longest train in Europe. Okay, Rob.
Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you
It's actually the shortest funicular railway in Europe.
so that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see
John.
when you're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while.
The video.
It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Rob, what are we doing?
Looking at person eating children.
Guys. Oh, nice. We're going on a bear hump. I'm going out like that.
I'm going out like that. You
I'm
can
just
go
going
up
to go
like
straight
that.
in the air then.
That's fine.
I'm going to go. Are you going straight in the air?
stand in the middle then.
3, 2,
Hang on, are we jumping
Oh,
on?
we did it, you did it. We've never got this before.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's fighting the dogs.
I was going to try and lift him up, but it's just tickle it.
We're in Interlaken. It's raining, and there's a lot of thunder and lightning. Come! We can't find the geocache. Gabe still hasn't found the geocache, neither have I. Properly. Oh, I found one apparently. But it is raining. It's raining and I've got an infected mosquito bite.
This bike lock has been super effective. Right, guys, where are we going?
We're off.
Cheers.
Where are we going?
We're off to the
Cheers.
No, this. Turn it around.
Guys, where are we?
So we were double booked, which means we're now onto a different site. This is our tent. All of the bits that we need to put it up are missing, or ripped or broken. Long ago, when Switzerland did not exist, the bitter war raged between the cantons. Three brothers of Uli, Menk and George. The brothers owned three houses.
Menk and George.
George, isn't it?
Dog.
That's not what you said.
George.
The brothers owned three houses, which was rare at this time. However, the older brothers, Menk and Georg, became greedy about their family houses they were to inherit and threw Uli out into the forest. That night in the forest, Uli saw a vision of God and gave him a solution for their dispute. 3 coloured crystals must be found, and the brother who finds each crystal will get one of the family houses. A rose crystal for the house in develop, a clear crystal for Shonyu, and a dark crystal for Scotland. The brothers went out looking and Eula came back first with the rose crystal. However, the other brothers cheated and brought back one of each type. The 2 evil brothers now controlled all the valley and took Eula as their slave. Eula swore that he would make an escape and soon fled to join the army of the Bishop of City in another canton. The night that Eula fled through a huge snowstorm, despite being summer, causing an avalanche which killed the brothers and destroyed much of the valley. The evil brothers haunted Philip for some time until an Irish priest banished their spirits into a larch tree, and peace finally returned to the valley. Despite peace returning, Uli never returned home, instead dying in battle weeks later.
That's not the happy ending I was expecting.
No, it's
got another geocache. We are at the top of Auction Pass. We are 2,684 metres above everywhere.
Except for that mountain.
We're at the highest point.
And that mountain. And those ones. All over there.
We've had cheesecake.
And cheesecake.
We had cheesecake and Linda's now ordered a tea and that's it.
I don't know if I can say it right. Auction Pass. I've had a Sprite, so I'm going to need to go to the toilet, and I've got 3 blisters. I'm all right.
Izzy, just remember, you've got loads of sympathy from us.
Maybe 4 days ago you didn't see the hike ending at all.
Now can end really rapidly.
It's been a minute. A whole minute.
I think we found our new chief scout. I think my favourite part was definitely the international campfire, sitting around that very, very special place in Candlestick and hearing all the people singing songs from all over the world. It was just a truly incredible, soulful experience.
I think my favourite part of the whole trip was visiting Bern. It's a really lovely city. I haven't been anywhere in Switzerland before, but it was just beautiful. Everyone was really nice. Food was amazing, and there were bears, which was really cool. And we also went for a little swim in the river with our dry bags and all our stuff. That was really cool.
My favourite part was probably either the campfire, because where else do you get that many scouts from so many different countries all together, or up on top of the pass where we climbed, because that view was just incredible.
My favourite part was probably when we canoed across 2 canoes. So I was in one with Callum and Gabe was in one with Rob, from Spitz to, I can't remember where, but slightly outside of Interlaken. And we spent, I think, like 3.5 hours canoeing across the lake, and then Rob went in for, he tried to dive, but a bit of a paddle. And it was just really, really nice coming out of hot cities, being on like the cold water. And it was picturesque and blue and green and not very cloudy, and it was great. Rob.
My least favourite part of the trip was Rob.
Rob.
We were robbed.
I mean, apart from Kursk, I really, really liked Bern. That was probably my favourite place that we went. It was, in my eyes, it was less full on than Geneva. It was a little bit cooler in Geneva than Geneva. There was more to do, more to see. It was easier to get around. We saw some other scouts around. It just felt like a nicer place to be, a more like livable place for me.
I think for me, my favourite location, it's probably going to have to be here at Kiss, just because there was something so surreal when everyone had gone to sleep after that campfire, and we were able to just stand in the middle of this football pitch in the middle of a valley between these massive snowy mountains and just stare up to a clear, star-filled night sky. And it was just, you felt so small yet so big at the same time, just being a part of something, looking up at night sky that millions of people all over the world are looking up to as well. So yeah, that's my favourite location, right here.
I think for me, I wanted to do the Explorer Belt because I love doing international scouting. So 5 years ago now, I was at the Jamboree in America, and it was an amazing experience. Loved meeting new people, and I wanted to do something like that again. But also, I wanted to challenge myself. So this kind of expedition across 10 days, across a country that I'm not familiar with as well, was going to be amazing and challenging. And I've learned a lot over the last sort of 10 days. So that was, for me, that was why I wanted to do the Explorer Belt.
It's been incredible. Starting off travelling across Switzerland and meeting people who are scouts or have been scouts in the past and who have interacted with the movement in some way. Just, you know, people coming up to us in all the cities and towns that we visited and saying, oh, I was a scout, or my son, daughter is a scout, and all the experiences they've had and sharing that. And then ending here where we've got dozens of countries, dozens of nationalities around us all the time who are sharing their culture, sharing their language, sharing their experiences, and it really focuses that collective force for good that Scouts is, and it's incredible. You know, the campfire last night, you'd get goosebumps sitting here listening to the Portuguese, a group from Hong Kong, and the Americans and the Australians and all the other nations that are here. It's fantastic.
So like Rob, I've got a couple years-ish left in our current roles at UK as part of the UK youth team, but I have quite a big interest in kind of the collaborative efforts of international scouting. I love the trips. I want to go on as many of them as possible. I've been to a Jamboree. I'm lucky enough to go on Moot next year, and I hope to be part of the next Jamboree in Poland. But actually, I'm really interested in building up these relationships with other NSOs, with other young people, with other adults, seeing what we can do, what we can learn from them in terms of programme, in terms of like maybe how they organise their sections, their age groups. So one of the mini missions that we actually got from asking people on the Scouts_UK Youth Team Instagram was to trade something with someone from another country. Much to my complete surprise, trade for an Irish necker, which I'm absolutely gassed with.
One of the ones that we did, which I really liked, was trying to find some bears in Bern. So we found some at the bear pits, which was really cool. I think there were 3 grizzly bears there, and and you could walk all the way around their enclosure down the bottom, and they were swimming and stuff like that. It was really awesome. And another mini project we had set by Matthew House was to find the funicular railway in Bern, which is the shortest one in Europe. Rob, what are we on?
We are on the longest train in Europe.
Longest train in Europe.
Yeah.
It's actually the shortest funicular railway in Europe.
It takes a minute to get down from the top to the bottom.
We had to find a geocache every single day. Did I enjoy geocaching? Yes, it's the best thing in the world.
Other mini missions was to attend the International Campfire at Candlestay. Given we were there on the Friday night, which is when they do the campfire, it was a great opportunity to meet lots of other scouts from Hong Kong, from Japan, from Portugal, who seem to be half Portuguese, half UK. But that was really cool because they taught us lots of their chants that they do after skits and stuff to say like, congratulations, bravo.
Challenging.
Incredible.
Enlightening.
Sweaty.